Hey everyone, Greg here from Carid.com at the 2019 SEMA show, and I had to stop by the Steelcraft booth to see Mark. Mark, how are you today?
Good.
Excellent.
Well. How you doing?
Thank you for so much for making some time with us. I was drawn to your Gladiator immediately. The overland thing seems to be just exploding, and it seems like you guys have designed a bunch of really great products for all new Gladiator and Jeep owners aside.
Absolutely.
What do you have for us in terms of these fenders?
Well, we have our mid-width flare that, of course, when you do a fender replacement, you either want to go large or smaller. We want it to fall right there in the middle to kind of grab that customer base. And of course, as you can see here, all of our fender flare replacements have the DOT approved light along with the side marker to make this completely legal. And of course, all of our Jeep products, as of the flares, come in a matte finish that are E-coated and powder coated for maximum corrosion. And as you look underneath here, when you do a fender flare replacement, it's most likely best to do an actual wheel well replacement. And if you do not do that, you will have to modify your OE, which might not give you the coverage of a replacement would. And of course, as you see, ours is a sleek design that gives you maximum protection in order to cover all your engine bay issues.
And again, this looks like it's also, the inner liners are textured black powder coat, protect corrosion, anything else off-road. These look really nice. It seems like they fit really seamlessly inside the fender well. Is there any drilling required for these inner liners?
Absolutely no drilling required for these liners.
Okay, that's even better. So your average do-it-yourselfer can throw a set of fenders and inner liners on in their driveway in an afternoon, most likely, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Are these available just yet?
These are not available, not as the inner liners. They will be available in the next 30 days. The flares are available today.
Excellent. All right. What can you tell me about these rock sliders? Because obviously, if you're overlanding, if you have a Jeep and you do take it off-road, I feel like that's a necessity.
Absolutely a necessity. And of course, when you're talking with a rocker armor bar such as ours, you want it nice and high and tight on there that does not take away your clearance. But you also want it to be functional to have a larger step surface, such as this, with the reverse punch for nice grip in case you get in the situation of mud or water or however. And of course, all of our product here is done in the matte finish and is E-coated and powder coated.
Excellent. I mean, this is a really nice piece. I like how you mentioned that it's designed to be high and tight on the vehicle. You do see some of them that hang a little bit too low from the body, and it kind of defeats the purpose of having a rock slider in the first place. Now, these tube doors, I don't think these are new. However, I really like them.
Right.
So can you tell me a little bit about these for the Gladiator or Jeep application?
They were developed for the JL. Luckily, they also are for the Gladiator. And as you can see here, they are done in a 1 1/4 inch tubing. You also retain your factory mirror, which is very important. It's a simple swap over process, just a few screws. And as you see in here, the DOT approved latch, which is important to us because everything we try to do is not only functional, but we want it to, of course, maintain safety at all costs. So our latches are also not just DOT approved, they're also a double latch. So even if you don't quite get it closed all the way, it will not open up on you.
That's incredibly important, especially if you are out on the trail. This I didn't even notice. I didn't think this was factory. This is simply just a bolt off your factory door, bolt onto this door.
Literally, that's as simple as
all the
it is.
Electronics are still retained?
All electronics as you unplug the factory door, whether it's power windows and all that.
Yes.
You know, all that goes away, obviously.
Yeah.
But you retain any other power components, which unfortunately there's not a whole lot after that.
Yeah.
But you do, the main thing is you do not have to buy aftermarket mirrors or, you know, really expensive OE mirrors. You just have to simply swap it over.
That is a really nice feature. I'm really happy that you pointed that out. So if we walk to the back, obviously, more fender flares, those are going to go in conjunction with the front as well as with the inner liner. Now, I know that a lot of front bumpers for the Wrangler JL also work on the Jeep Gladiator.
Correct.
But the rear is completely different. So tell me a little bit about what we have with this rear bumper.
The Gladiator is completely different than any JL or JK application. And with that, we took the Gladiator design and knew that this was kind of the truck Jeep guy scenarios. So we wanted to make sure that we captured both of the truck essence, but also the Jeep Wrangler essence. And as you can see, it is a nice tight feature. We never want any of our product not to follow the lines of the vehicle or look like it's not supposed to be there. And of course, as you can see, all the sensors here, anything to do with safety features are always retained in any of our bumper replacements. At least we try at any cost to do so. You also have the ability for aftermarket reverse lights.
Excellent.
And anytime we do any light applications, we always want to make sure the light we choose is readily available on multiple sources.
Okay.
Because lighting can get expensive at times.
Do you have a particular light that you recommend with this bumper?
A 2-inch cube.
Just a 2-inch cube.
A 2-inch cube.
Keep it that simple.
That is that simple.
Beautiful. I really like it. This does fit really seamlessly. Again, like you said earlier, it follows the body lines of the Jeep really well. It's got all the holes already pre-cut for the parking sensors. It's just a nice, really clean piece. I have to say, I mean, looking at everything on this Gladiator, I feel like you guys did a great job. I feel like all of these products really put any Gladiator build together and make it clean and seamless. And I appreciate you just taking the time to show us.
No problem. We appreciate the time.
Rick?